A lot of people are now used to Canvas and don't need to learn as much. So, we're not doing as much intense training on Canvas as we used to. But they do still do some workshops on Canvas and some other things. And then the instructional designers, they develop um, the, all the professional development that we offer for a variety of things, such as uh, teaching, best practices for teaching in the classroom, best practices for teaching online. We have two certificate programs. One is the certificate for classroom teaching and learning. One is the certificate for online design and instruction. So they also do like a lot of workshops on different classroom technologies that, like using your media, using social media and your phones in your classroom to teach, using games for teaching, using clickers, all different kinds of technologies that you might want to use in a classroom that have nothing to do with online. So they do a lot of everything. In addition to that, they meet one-on-one with faculty members to help them with the design of their online courses. Like, so if whether somebody's newly developing an online course or has already developed an online course but just wants to, you know, improve it, they can get a meeting with one of the instructional designers, sit down with one of them, go through the course or just go through their ideas or just, brainstorm or however, whatever level they need of instructional design help for their online courses or their hybrid courses or even their face-to-face if they need. Not too many of those, but they just are knowledgeable in best practices about teaching in general, in all modalities. In addition, we are what's called a Quality Matters member, and that's the national peer review program. We pay like a subscription fee for that. And it's a peer review for online course design. And so we've had, maybe a dozen courses get reviewed. It's a pretty long process, but they will get two faculty members who have been through the training, the Quality Matters training, and three people will do a peer review. It'll be one of the instructional designers and two faculty members, and there's an official rubric, Quality Matters rubric, that they'll use to go through a course and provide any kind of feedback and suggestions about how to improve the course.
And those are for online distance education or all courses?
No, online courses or hybrid. I think mostly online courses at this time, but hybrid, which is your half and half online and half face to face, could also go through the Quality Matters. I just don't think we have done any of those yet. We've mostly online courses at this point. So then I also have a media studio that's under me, and they do a lot of Santa Fe events, but they also have a lot of faculty members who teach online who go in there to do videos for their online classes to supplement. Like we have just different faculty will go in there and they'll kind of do their lectures, but it's not really a lecture. It's more of a, here's my PowerPoint, I'm talking, I have this demo to do or whatever. So they'll produce videos in there for their online classes. It could be even just an introduction video. We also have a class called Studio in a Bag where a faculty member can learn how to, we have like everything you need to do your own videos in a bag that you can sign out, and then you can create your own videos for your online class. It could be an introductory video, it could be a demonstration, it could be like different videos you want to put throughout the class for some reason. So you can do that using the materials that we have available. Anyway, those are the three areas. Yeah.
What are some of the biggest challenges that you face in terms of with Santa Fe and getting the distance education program going here?
Yeah. Okay. So there's really two main models for distance learning. One is where the distance learning program is kind of its own thing For example, Broward College just made their online learning a separate campus. It's a campus like any other campus. They have their own administration. They hire their own faculty. They decide what's going to be taught. Here we have the more popular model, which is we are a support. We're more of like a service department for the whole college. So we don't make any academic decisions. We don't decide what courses are going online. We don't decide who teaches those courses or when they're going to be here, how many courses. That's all decided by the academic chairs and directors. We're just there to provide the support. So other than consulting, we don't make those higher level decisions like, well, what program should we put online? Or how many online sections of this course should we put online? All the department chairs do that. So we're providing the tech support, we're providing the training, and we are also sometimes the eyes and ears for the chairs, because if a student has a complaint, they oftentimes will start with us. And so we will either refer the students, or we might contact the chairs ourselves and say, there's a problem with this. Or a student might contact a chair and make a complaint. And then the chairs are here asking us, what can we do to help her? Can you let me see this person's class so I can see what's going on? Or can you, provide some targeted training to this faculty member because, we're getting complaints that the students can't follow what's going on. Like the design of the course just might be so crazy that the students, I don't know what to click next. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to find things, that kind of thing. So but basically we function as a support. And I see our clients as students, faculty, and administration. So we aren't making those. So the challenge is, a lot of your bigger challenges are those higher level questions. Like, for example, one of the things I would really like to see Santa Fe do is have something called like master courses, or Ed Bonahue calls them, the provost, he calls them template courses because he thinks that's easier to swallow. But basically, you get 1 or 2 faculty members to develop a really, really good course using the expertise of our instructional designers, and we do all of, we help get that course developed, and then it's shared with all adjunct faculty, so that every adjunct who's teaching English 1101 is going to be teaching the English 1101 that has been developed and has gone through that Quality Matters process and has had, has